Мэйвезер думает, что я клоун, безумец или псих. Но он даже не подозревает, что его ждет. И я сразу попытаюсь его вырубить. Не ждите, что бой будет долгим. А если ему удастся продержаться до поздних раундов, прекрасно. Он получит больше пиздей. Это была осень 2000 года, когда детройтский зал Коба встречал у себя 23-летнего восходящего чемпиона по боксу по имени Флойда Мэйвезер. Стремительно набирающий популярность, этот молодой талант уже имел около 23 побед без единого поражения, и значительную часть из них он одержал досрочно. В тот вечер протестировать будущую суперзвезду вызвался 25-летний американский матерый джорнимен из Луизианы Эмануэль Огастас, которого журналисты называли по-разному: клоун, безумец, шут. Но те, кто стоял с ним напротив, знали, это был настоящий кошмар. И кто же знал, что за маской безумного боксера с посредственным рекордом скрывался настоящий виртуоз бокса, и Флойд надолго запомнит этот бой. К 2000 году Флойда Мэйвезер уже был признан одним из самых перспективных бойцов своего поколения. Он владел титулом чемпиона мира и славился безупречной техникой, одержав ряд впечатляющих побед. Цифры, которые внушали уважение соперника. Но даже больше, чем его рекорд, поражал его стиль. Флойд не суетился, не ввязывался в беспорядочные размены, не поддавался эмоциям. Он выходил в ринг, холодно смотрел на противника и методично разбирал его по частям, демонстрируя редкий талант. А вот Эмануэль Огастас был полной противоположностью утонченному Мэйвезеру. Невысокий, жилистый, с вечно лукавой улыбкой и бешеным огнем в глазах. Он выглядел скорее уличным хулиганом-шутником, чем классическим боксером. Обладая рекордом из 22 побед при 16 поражениях, этот пьяный мастер ринга прослыл тем, что сражался без страха и постоянно устраивал шоу. Огастас всегда шел вперед, обожал открытые размены ударами. Ему не нравилось, когда соперники осторожничают или бегают по рингу. Эмануэль предпочитал устраивать ожесточенную драку. В бою он мог внезапно перейти на причудливый танец или гримасничать после пропущенного удара, явно наслаждаясь самим процессом схватки, как будто боль его только заводила. Такая маниакальная уверенность в себе пугала его оппонентов. Казалось, Огастас вовсе не сомневался в своей стойкости и неуязвимости. Поведение Эмануэля как в ринге, так и за ее пределами выходило за рамки привычного. Он мог показаться сумасшедшим, разумеется, в спортивном смысле. Этот боец не стеснялся вести себя вызывающе, мог нарочито пританцовывать, уклоняясь от атак, или широко ухмыляться, получив удар, демонстрируя, что это его не задело. Подобная вызывающая бравада была частью его образа. Огастас словно стремился залезть противнику в голову, смутить или разозлить своими выходками. Поэтому неудивительно, что его считали настоящим эксцентриком и безумцем в ринге. Именно такой неистовый шут решил бросить вызов восходящей звезде бокса. Да, бывает, я дерусь как псих, но соперники мне это позволяют. Это они унижают себя, позволяя мне драться таким образом. Ведь я могу быть и серьезным. Заставьте меня, а я буду вести себя как клоун. Почему они мне позволяют это делать? До боя Огастас делал все, чтобы привлечь к себе внимание и пошатнуть уверенность Мэйвезера. Не раз в интервью американский шоумен уверял, что преподнесет красавчику Флойду урок настоящего боя и заставит усомниться в его непобедимости. После этого боя я докажу всем, что являюсь топом, бойцом чемпионского калибра. Все эти решения не в мою пользу, засуживания. Я от этого устал, честно говоря. Они зовут меня не для моей победы, а для того, чтобы я проиграл. Однако это их фатальная ошибка. Ходили слухи, что даже дядя и тренер Флойда Мэйвезер предупреждал племянника не недооценивать этого нестандартного соперника. Такая неожиданная рекомендация только подогревала интерес публики. Неужели молодой чемпион действительно рискует? Ведь если даже собственный лагерь Мэйвезера проявляет осторожность, возможно, в этом дерзком ветеране есть нечто особенное. Бой начался стремительно. Уже с первых секунд Огастас ринулся вперед, размахивая руками под причудливыми углами и стараясь загнать Флойда канатом. Однако сразу стало заметно, насколько молодой вундеркинд выше классом Эмануэля. Мэйвезер обрушил серию мощнейших ударов и комбинаций. Огастас прет напролом, совершенно не заботясь об обороне. И попутно пьяный мастер начинает использовать свою коронную шоу-программу. То пританцовывает, то машет рукой, зазывая Флойда в открытую рубку. Публика в восторге от такого дикого начала.
Who was a welterweight fighter. He is now his head trainer.
Great fighter. I believe a two-time junior lightweight, I think a welterweight, junior welterweight champion. Before the course of wars and wars, two wars, and various great boxing. Good movie. I'm sure you can see that influence here.
Mayweather catching Burton with two left hooks. Burton smiles. Burton will showboat.
You see the boxing genetics here. I mean, it runs in the blood. The father, the brothers, it was Jeff Mayweather who boxed professional, the father who boxed professional before Sugar Leonard, okay, and lost ninth round knockout. And now we have Roger who became champion of the world 2 times. Now you got the Floyd Mayweather become champion. So the blood runs thick as far as boxing goes.
Mayweather told us yesterday he feels very comfortable with his uncle in his corner. His uncle, Roger, trained him while his father, Floyd Sr., spent some time in jail on a drug possession charge. So he says, not that big of a deal that Roger is in his corner. And also that all the speculation and the negative criticism that he's received over what's happened with his father and his relationship has been overblown.
Yeah, well, the way he put it to me was that he didn't see his father again until he was 21. His father went to prison when he was 16. And Roger pretty much brought him along and taught him what he knows. And he incorporated his father when his father got out of prison. So actually, I guess it's an old situation that's alive.
The quickness on display in the first round between Floyd Mayweather and Emmanuel Brown is all Mayweather. 64 total punches to Burton's 28. And Mayweather landing 31%. The thing about Emmanuel Burton is he says he doesn't watch any tape on any of the fighters, any of his opponents. He says he'll adjust once he gets into the ring.
He has to change, he has to pop a jab first. And he's not going to get even close to Mayweather unless he jabs first. Emmanuel Burton just standing there, you know, all that flinching, all that movement, it's wasted. He needs to utilize the jab, bring it downstairs and upstairs and try to confuse Mayweather and also cut that movement off. One thing Mayweather's doing wrong, he goes straight back in the line every time. There we go, he goes straight back in the line again. Emmanuel Burton is not taking advantage of it.
But Mayweather's so quick, Burton can't catch up with him. Burton now trying to get off a flurry.
So when Burton brings it downstairs to Mayweather's body, he's got to bring it upstairs, a double hook.
Mayweather digs deep, fires off a left hook to the body.
You see the confidence of Mayweather being champion of the world. You see the reflexes, the speed. I mean, he's trying to break down the confidence of Burton, round after round after round.
Big right hand that time from Floyd Mayweather Jr. The overhand right, one of his favorite shots. Doubles up there to the head of Burton. Spinning combination from Floyd Mayweather Jr. Catches Burton again with a left hand and a right hand. Burton now needs to tie up. Mayweather displaying his speed, quickness, and a little bit of power here in the second round.
taking every shot Mayweather landed, threw against him. He's taking it and he's firing back his own. You gotta give him credit for taking these punches because most guys are on the floor. I guess that's because Burton have fought at bigger weights for bigger men like Diaz and Finger, so he's used to getting hit with hard punches.
Well, first of all, Burton's blocking Mayweather's right hand, and there may be a cut opened up over the left eye of Emmanuel Burton.
Emmanuel Burton has to block those shots once again with his hands, not with his face, because even
Floyd Mayweather Jr. showing off his fireworks here in the second round, what makes him a world-class fighter.
But if you don't knock out Burton, his Burton's face will be swollen and cut and bleeding, so
Mayweather
mistakes. That's what makes it so incredible.
All right, we're starting round 3. Julie Letterman, how do you have it through 2?
Incidentally, Emmanuel is cut, and the cut was caused by a legal punch, though. There won't be any fouls involved here.
Burton having all kinds of problems with Mayweather's quickness, and now his face is bloody. Mayweather sensing he can end this very soon. Give Burton credit. He's coming back. 84 total punches for Floyd Mayweather Jr. in the second round. He outlanded Burton 39-10.
One thing about Floyd, though, if you notice, Burton did catch him with a hook. He has to be careful with that chin up in the air like that. See, his chin is right up in the air to be hit when he throws punches. You have to be very careful when you're throwing the punches, because Burton is a bigger man.
Mayweather effective on the ropes, just firing quick 1-2s, backing Burton up. Big right hand. Mayweather's favorite punch.
Those punches are definitely going to slow down Burton if this fight goes beyond the 5th round. Because, I mean, he's getting hit with so many shots over and over again. The speed of Mayweather right now is just trying to break down Burton slowly.
Mayweather teeing off now on the head of Emmanuel Burton. And Kevin, we talked about it in the first fight. And Landon Brewster maybe needed to change his approach. Emmanuel Burton camping out right in front of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not a smart idea.
But the big thing that Burton knew is that he couldn't outbox Floyd, so he has to create a war situation. One thing about Floyd is being very offensive here. Something he wasn't with Goya Vargas, something he left inside play with other fighters. And like I said, until you get hit by a guy like Goya Vargas or anybody else, you really can't judge why a man should lose or stay.
The 23-year-old champion saying, "Rust? What rust?" Mayweather firing off several punches through 3 rounds, totally dominating Emmanuel Burton.
When he's against the ropes, he reminds me so much of Roger Mayweather with his defensive style and boxing style. So much. I mean, it's incredible. It's uncanny where he looks like his uncle.
Mayweather catching Burton with the right hand. The cut now on Burton's nose. Opened up a little more. Mayweather, look at the leverage. Look at his legs. Look at him plant and then unload. Burton continues to stand in front of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not the best of ideas. Trying to slug back. Winning a slugfest for Emmanuel Burton is something I'm not sure can happen. He's only been knocked out twice.
I'll tell you, he's encouraged tonight not to be knocked out. And I'll tell you, he's very motivated. He knows this is a lifetime opportunity, chance of a lifetime. He knows that tonight he has to do something special to capture the luster. He will not win the title, but maybe get the luster.
Crisp, short right hand from Floyd Mayweather Jr., and he knocks him with a second one.
But Burton caught Mayweather with a left hook. So let me tell you, he's coming back also. So he's got his moments, but not as often as Mayweather's moments, but he does have his moments.
Mayweather now, this is a tactic he likes to use as well. Stay up along the ropes.
Off the back of his head.
Allow himself to be hit, getting blocked, of course, but taking a breather.
Well, he's landing good shots. He's landing right now, right uppercut, over and over. He's working that nose over and over. And, the stuff that he's doing in the ring right now is definitely young and very crafty. And he looks a lot like Roger against those ropes.
Even up against the ropes, you can see Mayweather plant his legs and get good leverage for his counterattacks. The overhand
storytelling in the corner over and over. Don't worry, just keep beating him up, keep beating him up, keep breaking down Burton. But you gotta give Burton credit. If he is breaking down, he hasn't shown any signs of that yet.
And also, you gotta give Burton credit. He's taken an incredible amount of punishment.
He hasn't even wobbled. He's got hit with 3 right hands in a row. Actually, Burton is waiting for opportunities that he gets. He just caught Mayweather with double left hook. He's catching Mayweather on the rope. I think that's a bad spot for Mayweather now.
But Mayweather hardly looks hurt.
Don't leave things to chance, friend. Don't leave things to chance.
Ближе к экватору боя Мэйвезер все чаще стал доносить до цели свои точные увесистые удары с разных углов. В некоторых эпизодах казалось, что неукротимый шоумен даже потрясен. Голова Эмануэля дергалась от попаданий. Но вместо того, чтобы пойти в клинч или сбавить натиск, Эмануэль лишь шире улыбался, будто бы ему щекотно. В разменах безумец умудряется разбить Флойду нос.
So if he blows his nose, his eyes are inflamed, and the fight will probably stop because his eyes are closed. So you never do that.
Mayweather not relying on a jab tonight. Of the 133 punches that have been landed from Floyd Mayweather Jr., 113 have been all power shots.
Then they're talking to Julie, and Julie said to me she thinks his nose is probably broken. I guess because it's bleeding out of both nostrils. You know, it's not bleeding severe, but it's bleeding enough that the judges definitely are influenced by the blood, and the referees definitely influenced.
And Burton plays as if he's not really hurt. He's not scared. Burton now showboating.
I tell you, it's the scene. I mean, Floyd must feel like, I mean, this guy my best, and Floyd looks like he got a bloody nose now himself. I'll tell you that. So exactly, he's in a fight. Like you said, you might win this fight, but you don't know he's in a fight.
Floyd Mayweather could be cut from his nose as well, or that could be blood.
Oh, he's bleeding from both nostrils.
Okay.
And so, like I said, one thing, he chose to be more offensive, but in that term, he suffered more punishment than he usually gets.
You leave yourself susceptible by charging in.
His nose is bleeding now. He's getting hit with shots. Like I said, he's not boxing, he's brawling.
Mayweather now sizing up Burton in the corner. Burton quickly escapes, but Mayweather connects on a 3-punch combination to the head. Mayweather working the nose of Emmanuel Burton.
Okay, Mayweather's getting hit shots here and there, not enough to win the round. But Burton's landing punches sometimes on Mayweather because his defense with his head in the air. And look at that, come here, there he goes again. He's getting hit with light shots, not big, but they're enough to cause the nose to bleed. And if you look at his left eye, he has a little bit of swelling above it.
You're right, Kevin. Floyd Mayweather definitely cut from his nose. Mayweather rifles off 4 solid shots and comes back with a 1-2. All to the head of Emmanuel Burton. Mayweather gets leverage on a right uppercut. Burton can't catch up with the quickness of Mayweather.
Burton is taking tremendous shots. He's not moving his head. He's not ducking any punches. He's not blocking any punches. He's letting Mayweather hit him in the face and looking for the counter. That's all he's doing.
Mayweather takes his breaks along the ropes. Burton keeps charging forward, but he's catching very busy. Miguel Diaz in Floyd Mayweather's corner, and Frank James, corner of Emmanuel Burton. When you're in with a guy that quick, Kevin, Floyd Mayweather Jr., what's the best plan of attack to try to slow him down?
You're going right to the body early from round 1. You do not allow his speed. You're going to got to move your head an awful lot, which Burton is not doing. You got to utilize a jab and stepping off a jab. Because when you're throwing a punch, a man has to react to the punches you're throwing. And also, when you go to the body, later on in the fight, like I said, as this fight goes on, okay, the breakdown is starting to happen. This is Burton bleeding more and more as fatigue settles in. So shots that they were the corner with early to put him down.
Mayweather more active than we normally see him. Normally doesn't throw that many punches. But probably out to put on a show. To show his detractors, he is not at all slipping. He is not at all rusty.
But you know something? That's what gets you beat every time. Don't listen to the critics. Don't listen to them. They're not getting hit with those punches. So Floyd Mayweather's got to do what Floyd Mayweather does. Stay away from that.
Burton, Mayweather carrying on dialogue in the middle of the ring. Mayweather flashes a big smile.
I think Mayweather's going to have the greatest respect for Burton after this fight. He threw his best shots. Burton's still there. I mean, to me, this is one of the hardest fights I've seen Mayweather in so far as since he's been champion.
Burton continuing to fight with his hands down low, allowing Mayweather to tee off.
Yeah, but you have to watch that comeback. He's taking the shots. It's like he's immune to his punching power, but still, it's the breakdown.
Mayweather, a short, crisp uppercut.
Both men bleeding. I'm sure Mayweather will remember this fight for a long time.
Mayweather catching Burton with those right hands. Burton, though, coming right back. This one, definitely a slugfest. Stop!
Несмотря на весь сюрреализм поведения соперника, в поздних раундах боя Флойд не теряет концентрации. Он понимает, что перед ним невероятно выносливый и хитрый противник, которого нельзя упускать из внимания ни на секунду. В одном из моментов Мэйвезер сам пропускает неожиданный удар и на миг кажется потрясенным, однако тут же приходит в себя и возвращает контроль над ходом поединка. Бой идет на заглядение для публики. Техничный чемпион против безбашенного андердога.
Good thing, Mayweather's speed there, but you know, I'm just kind of shocked that Mayweather's not looking to get up those ropes. You know, he knows that it takes one shot to change a fight, and I don't think that Mayweather feels threatened by Burton at all.
That elbow, boy. Burton's hands continue to be low during the fight, and it's very inviting for Mayweather to go upstairs, as he's doing right now. Unleashes a three-punch combination to the head of Burton. But Kevin, at what point will he switch his attack to the body to wear Burton down?
Put it like this: if he can get points for taking punishment, Burton will be winning this fight. So really, if you look at it right now, Mayweather's listening to his uncle. His uncle said, "Break him down, round after round." And that's what he's doing. Just keep punching him. Punch him to the space fall, as they say. And you'll give Burton credit, but I don't know how smart that is.
Both fighters continue to bleed from their noses.
That was a very smart tactic by Mayweather to go to the body. He switched southpaw for a minute here. Let's see what he does southpaw. I don't know what he's switching for. Everything right he was working.
Of course. Mayweather does have a tendency to do that.
Either he's bored or he's amazed how many punches that Burton is taking.
Also allows him to get off a little bit more in the right hand.
But he's better be very careful because, like I said, one thing Mayweather does from time to time, he leaves that chin here like he just did and just got counted.
And he switches back now with conventional stance.
Now, if Burton was a puncher, I wouldn't recommend that at all.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. rattling off 5 6-punch combinations straight to the dome of Emmanuel Burton.
I mean, look at Mayweather. He's hitting with a 2-piece, a 4-piece, a 6-piece, with no French fries. So if you look at it right now, he's so ahead on the scorecards. He's having fun right now. He's playing. He's literally playing right now.
He told us yesterday he wants to be more active. The 7-month layoff was too long, too much time. He wants to get back to the business of being Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. heading back to his corner was shaking his right hand.
I noticed him shaking it when he went back to the end of the bell. He's shaking his right hand. You know, it's that saying, the guy had a hard head, so he should go to the body. They were able to leave the head alone of Burton. He can't knock out with a headshot, go to the body. He threw great right hands, and now it might be broken, or it could be fractured. As far as I know, his career has never been broken before, but like I said, it's the first time for everything.
3 jabs landing flush to the face of Emmanuel Burton. Mayweather continues to throw a high number of punches per round, 94 in the 7th, and he landed 49%.
Have you noticed that Mayweather's not throwing any right hands right here? He's not trying to get a leverage shot with right hand. He possibly can be broken. He's sticking to his left hand. Did go 1 right hand, but it's only 1. Before he's throwing 3 and 4 right hands. So I guess his hand is hurt.
Only the referee can stop the fight, but if the doctor says to the referee, you know what, this guy's taking enough, he's got damage inside his ear, he's all cut up, he's taking these straight right hands, stop the fight, the referee's not going to disagree with the doctor. The doctor thinks he can go on, he's going to go on.
I think they're looking at it as Mayweather's so dominant right now. He's boxing, he's moving, he's jabbing, and right now his ratio has slowed down from punching. I think pretty much, right now, the pace of the fight has slowed down.
If Mayweather's right hand is hurting, he's not letting Burton know. Doubles up with the right hand right there. The 2 uppercuts. Burton trying to be more active, trying to turn the fight around. He definitely doesn't want the fight to be stopped. You can see his reaction just when Dale Brable waved over the doctors to make sure he was okay. Mayweather now. 4 straight shots to the head, and Burton says, you didn't hurt me.
But it was a point. So the bottom line is, it didn't matter if he hurt him. He's got the point. He's right now so dominant. Even if his hand is broken, you're watching a phenomenal athlete. You got to think about it for a second. Even if his hand is broken, he's still doing enough to win the rounds easily. Okay? Landing good shots with both hands. So he's so dominant.
We don't want to speculate too much. And if there's a problem with his right hand, if it's broken, but it definitely seemed like there was something bothering Mayweather with his right hand. On his hand.
Но сколько бы не был крепок твой подбородок и характер, пропущенные удары не проходят бесследно. Ближе к чемпионским раундам это становится заметно на самом Эмануэле. Даже его феноменальная выносливость не бесконечна. Некогда вечно идущий вперед пьяный мастер замедлился, и теперь уже он начал пятиться назад. Но голова Эмануэля настолько крепка, что Мэйвезер ломает об него руку, и остаток боя проводит практически одной рукой. Тем не менее, тоннаж ударов ничуть не снизился, и Эмануэль, хоть и достойно отбиваясь, получает жуткое избиение. По итогу угол боксера останавливает поединок.
And trainer Nelson Lopez ends it, throws in the towel, at 1 minute and 6 seconds of the 9th round. Pretty boy.
После боя сам Мэйвезер признал стойкость соперника и его неординарный стиль. Я знал, что он крепкий боец. Мы нуждаемся в таких боксерах, как Эмануэль Бертон, чтобы закалить себя перед большими боями. Нужно сперва пройти таких ребят, прежде чем выйти на боксеров повыше. Он достойный соперник, пришел сражаться. Он достойный воин и чемпион. До боя слышал, что его много раз засуждали. Я также верю в это. Пусть Эмануэль и остался при мнении, что остановка боя была ошибкой, но в его взгляде читалось понимание. Флойд действительно был лучше в тот вечер. Безумный шоумен был остановлен, не сломлен морально, но по всем статьям повешен, что сам боксер по итогу признал. Мне казалось, что я смогу его поймать, но раунды шли, и он становился все быстрее и быстрее. Никогда не переставал двигаться и уходить от меня. Чтобы с ним зарубиться, мне надо было его поймать, но почти весь бой я только и бегал за ним, вместо того, чтобы подраться. Я думаю, что если бы этот бой был бы действительно как бой, а не как гонка, история была бы совершенно другой. Но ничего плохого сказать о нем я не могу, потому что это его стиль. Он так дерется. Следующий вопрос. Действительно ли он так хорош, как о нем говорят? Что он лучший боксер вне зависимости от весовой категории? Да, он хорош, но еще раз, я не могу сказать о нем плохого, как о бойце. Однако этот бой остановил мой угол, а не он. Он не смог этого сделать. Только 2 раза в моей карьере меня останавливали, и он не входит в это число. Для Мэйвезера победа над Огастасом стала важным уроком. Во-первых, он убедился, что даже малоизвестный оппонент может оказаться чрезвычайно крепким орешком. Недостаточно обладать талантом, нужно иметь четкий план на бой против любого стиля. Флойд сохранил свой чемпионский пояс и еще больше укрепил свою репутацию, показав, что умеет сохранять хладнокровие даже против настолько нестандартного соперника. Этот поединок стал для Мэйвезера своего рода проверкой перед выходом на элитный мировой уровень. Вскоре после него он продолжил восхождение, объединяя титулы и превращаясь в настоящую суперзвезду бокса. В ретроспективе многие считают, что именно встреча с Огастасом закалила Флойда. Сам Мэйвезер позднее признается, что тот бой стал для него одним из самых трудных в карьере. Эмануэль Огастас был моим самым сложным соперником на данный момент. И его рекорд не соответствует его навыкам. Парень был просто невероятен. Что касается Пьяного мастера, он хоть и проиграл, но тоже не остался в тени. Его имя узнали многие фанаты бокса благодаря этому безумному противостоянию. Огастас с гордостью заявлял в интервью, что заставил Мэйвезера попотеть больше, чем любые именитые соперники. Конечно, это можно счесть бравадой, но доля правды в этом есть. Флойд действительно покинул ринг, тогда с разбитым носом и парочкой синяков. Эмануэль сумел несколько раз здорово достать будущую легенду. После боя Огастас продолжил карьеру крепкого джорнимена. Он еще одержит пару ярких побед, в очередной раз подтвердив свою репутацию грозы фаворитов. Никому долгое время не удавалось легко разделаться с Эмануэлем. Его выносливость и бетонный подбородок стали своего рода легендой. Фанаты уже надолго запомнили его образ. Это тот самый парень, что танцевал в бою с Мэйвезером и заставил будущего чемпиона вложиться на полную. Это был своего рода успех — стать частью истории восхождения великого чемпиона.